What is up? It is lunchtime. I have a little bit of time, so I decided to go live. Should I turn this light on? Let's see, does that make a difference? Kinda. I didn't announce it, so I wouldn't be surprised if I have little to no views. And if my hands are ashy, you don't notice because I just wash my hands. So if you see ash, no, you don't. All right, I have a holiday party to go to a little later today, so I am going to go ahead and get ready for it. I kind of want to try some new stuff, but then I'm like, no, you don't try new stuff in front of people. Hey, Daddy, I already know that's you, my one view. But yeah, you don't try new makeup when you're about to be in front of people. That's just not what we do over here. So I'm gonna stick to what I know. I've already washed my face and primed and moisturized. I did all that this morning. So, oh my gosh, I am so hungry. My stomach is like, ah! I'll eat when I'm done with this. I am going to go to Bojangles and I am very excited about it. The day I discovered a Bojangles was near me was the best day. Those people practically know me by now. It's like, she's back. What does she want this time? The same thing. Same old same. The Milk Mattifying Primer. All right. So I'm trying to think. I guess I'll just talk to myself until somebody makes a comment. Oops. So let's see. What's going on? Not much. Not much. I still need a clone. I still need someone to do things because I'm so tired of having to adult daily. It's hard. I'm tired and cranky. What are you doing, babe? I was supposed to put my makeup out before and I didn't. I was like, just wing it, knowing I'm not a just wing it type of woman. And here we are looking at a drawer full of foundation, wondering what to do next. I don't even know the look I'm going for. I don't know what I'm going to wear. Okay. Concealer. That much we know. I'm going to do same old same. That's kind of part of my problem. I use the same stuff all the time, but when you get something good, you just stick to it. Ooh, I'm making a mess. Ignore me. If you see me looking to the side, there's a mirror literally right here. So that's what I'm looking at. Makeup Forever foundation. If you've been here before, shouldn't be a surprise. 4.3 is the shade. And I actually should throw this out because it's getting old. And I have replacements. But yeah, this is, it's not much in here. It's Carrie. What kind of questions do you recommend for dudes? Moisturizers for dudes. Ooh, it's one by, is it CeraVe? Let me see if I can, of course it's not in here, it's in my bathroom, and I'm not about to get up and go get it. But, ooh, girl, you look crazy. Let's blend. I'm gonna see if I can, I know it's by CeraVe. If I don't Google it while we're here, I'll send you a DM. Okay, we're gonna let this dry down just a bit. Just a little bit. I washed some of my makeup brushes yesterday. So proud of myself because these things pile up. And I'm trying to do a better job of keeping track of when or how often I use them. I try to give my face brushes 2 to 3 uses before I wash them. So we got to keep a better track. Got to keep better track of that. Right now I'm just blending it in, just a hard stamping, well not hard, but a firm, it's another word for hard, baby, pressing motion just to kind of blend it in. I want to try to do this in, what, 30 minutes? Because again, I need to go get some food before I pass out. Okay. And then my concealer brush here, this is from Rare Beauty. I need to learn if I can listen to music. I've seen people, typically they are live on, what do you call it, TikTok, but they'll just have music just going in the background. I'm like, how does that work? I don't think YouTube allows those same type of, I don't think you get that same experience over on YouTube. I could be wrong. Although the music I want to listen to right now is not appropriate for YouTube. I had to listen to, or it's not appropriate for live. I had to listen to some rap music to get me hyped. And yeah, the lyrics are explicit. Okay, so pretty much got some great coverage here with just the concealer. Excuse me. So now, foundation time. I am going to use an oldie but a goodie and hope for the best. This is the NARS Natural Radiant Longwear. I am in the shade Tahoe. Oh, this foundation is, yeah, it's fine. 3 pumps, that seems excessive, but 3 pumps. I'm gonna use the same brush. It's by e.l.f., by the way. Angled buffing brush. Okay, storytelling mode. So who was the person who taught me most about applying makeup? YouTube University. My mom doesn't wear a lot of makeup. Even when I've looked at pictures from her back in the day, you know, just a natural beauty. So jealous. I'm like, you ain't want to get that gene to me. Anyway, I recall seeing pictures of her with lipstick on, maybe a little bit of blush, and that was it. So I didn't really get into makeup. I remember real quick. I remember when I was in a, ooh, child, this looks scary. I'm going to fix it. Trust the process. I remember when I was in a play in my youth and she used lipstick as my blush. Them cheeks was rosy. But anyway, I didn't really get into makeup like that until TV because it was a requirement. I remember trying to get a job at MAC at one point and they practically laughed at me because they were like, girl, that's not what we do here. You know, the people at MAC used to be real stuck up back in the day. Anyway, so all of that to say the person who taught me the most was a former coworker. She was an anchor and she would just tell me what to buy, and thankfully we were the same shade. And so she just kind of helped me get into it. And then eventually it was another coworker, different station. She was the one who told me, she was like, you need to start filling in your brows. And I remember being so offended. She was right though. Cause I was looking like when I go back and look at my sorry, hold on. When I go back and look at my videos from back then, I was like, ooh, I'm so glad what was her name? Valanda. She was the one who was like, girl, fill them brows in. She was like, this is a brow pomade. I was like, excuse me? Excuse you? But nah, she was right. So between YouTube University, former coworkers, that's how I got into makeup. Let me see. There's a window here. Y'all know that. I'm trying to figure out. Let's turn this light off and see what happens. It looks fine, right? Yeah, it looks fine. I'm a little scared. We're going to fix it. We're going to fix it. I'm not worried. Well, no, I just said I was scared. It's fine. It's fine. So yeah, back in the day, I used to watch a lot of YouTube videos, and it was oftentimes hard to find girls who look like me doing makeup. And I was like, I can't wear that shade, girl. Whatever. And so when I did find black girls who were doing makeup, I gravitated more towards them. And then at one point, I was like, oh, telling myself, you should do it. And I was like, no, because these girls are professionals. You're not a professional. So for years, I told myself I couldn't and shouldn't do it. And then eventually, obviously, I decided to give it a go. And here we are 10 years later. It's crazy. I think it looks fine. I think it looks fine. This is not what I'm wearing tonight. I don't know what I am going to wear, but we'll figure that out. Okay, so now we're going to set everything. I'm going to go, should I do, yeah, I'll do my tried and true, the Derma Blend. Yeah, I'll do that. Whoa, that's a lot. Does anyone ever go through, who's not a makeup artist, ever go through a full, what do you call this, setting powder? Because Jesus. Oh, I'm dropping things. Hold on. So now I'm just going to set with my little powder puff from Amazon. So you dip it. And then you dab the excess on your hand. And then you set. So this helps the makeup stay. Hold on, I need to blend some right here. I see you. And my nose always runs whenever I do my makeup. It's very annoying. I was supposed to be recording this look for YouTube, but I was like, no, girl, go live. You said you were going to go live. Put your money where your mouth is. So, Carrie, what's up with you? How's your day going? Are you still reporting? Let me know. Okay. Okay, this necklace wants to choke me. All right, so that's pretty much all the places I set. I tend to get shiny, especially right here. And then I guess I'm supposed to do my smile lines. That's what the people say. I don't know. So we do that. I don't bake because we're about to brush this off right now. Baking is when you just let this powder sit for a periodically long time. I know that's not correct, but if you get the reference, you get it. Oh Lord, see, this is okay. Never mind. So let's see, what is this? No, not you. Why is no one ready? There we go. Wait, wrong side. I'm using my hourglass brush, and we are going to yeah, I don't miss trying to come up with news stories when it's a holiday, because it's always, oh my God, I would get so stressed out. Like, I don't have any story ideas. And trying to call any of my sources and being like, please tell me you got something I can do. And then I ain't gonna say you were wanting bad things to happen. You were just wanting news to cover. So yeah, trying to put a paper out when nobody's doing anything is hard. I do not miss that part of my old life. I don't miss most parts of it, to be honest. Just being creative, but I'm finding ways to do that in my in the roles I've had since. Okay, so we brushed all of the setting powder away with the Maybelline Fit Me. And now we're gonna bronze. I'm not good at bronzer. It's not my strong suit. But it's looking better, right? I was a little afraid at first, but it's coming together. I'm looking my correct shade of brown. Yeah, I don't miss that. I don't miss that. And just bless you for continuing to still do that, because I know it can be hard. Okay, so now this is just me trying to create just again, I don't know if bronzing is the right word, but just, I don't know. I got the product, so we're using the product. Does it make much of a difference the way I just did it? Shrug. Shrug. So do you have to work next week too? Or, because that's the thing about the news never stops. I was never a big holiday. I mean, in my youth, obviously, when I was a kid, Christmas and all that mattered, and the holidays and stuff, because I was supposed to use my beauty blender. I didn't. I got to be with my cousins that I didn't get to see a lot, and, you know, see family and stuff like that. But as I've gotten older, I don't know if it's because I'm not particularly close to, you know, I'm not in my hometown anymore. Maybe it's because I don't have kids. I don't really know, but I don't care about the holidays. To me, I'm like, that's just another day. Or at least this was the mentality I had when I reported, was that's just another day I got to work. And so it just kind of stopped having meaning. And I think even though I've left, it hasn't been able to get meaning because it just doesn't. It is just another day to me. And sometimes I feel bad because people be like, happy holidays, and I'm like, yeah, okay. The only holiday is my birthday. I'm kidding. Partially. But no, I just not big on holidays. Oh, sorry. I'm trying to work on my posture. And I could feel my shoulders all high up. Now it's time for brows. As you can see, Benefit Brow Pencil, oldie but a goodie. So this is what I was saying when the lady, when my former coworker was introducing me to brows and telling me to fill them in. You'll be able to see the difference here in a second. Oh, but real quick. So that's one thing, and I'm pretty sure most people know this now about TV news. There ain't no makeup artists. You are your own makeup artist. So that's why I had to learn how to make myself look presentable. And then there's just a different or at least there used to be a different type of makeup, a different type of application that you would apply when you're on TV. You had to do pretty much like what I'm doing now. Some days I've wondered, is my current makeup routine TV ready? You know, if somebody were to put a camera in my face right now and be like, you're live, what would I look like? Oh, nice. Okay. Hell of a lot of work before, but then you get the days off. I get it. I get it. But you see what I'm saying? So I'm going on TV looking like this, looking surprised, looking like Whoopi Goldberg. I love her, but yeah, she doesn't do her brows. So yeah, my former coworker was like, yeah, so let's get them brows together, man. And here we are. I might reach out to her just randomly today, like, oh, guess what? You crossed my mind because I filled my brows in now, and you told me to do that 10 years ago. She might appreciate that. It's like, you made a difference. Oop, oop, it's getting out of hand. It's getting out of hand. Hold on. Hold on. See, this is why I shouldn't have been talking. Hold on. I gotta fix it. There's always one that wants to act up. I like this one. I don't like that one. And I'm not quite sure how to fix it. Hold on. I mean, I know how to fix it, but I don't know if that'll make me like it more. I don't know. To me, this one just looks more natural. That one, I mean, they're supposed to be sisters, not cousins, or it might be the other way around. I don't recall those conversations happening at all. To be honest, this is going to sound terrible. I've often wondered what my career life would have been like had I gone somewhere else and had different conversations and different experiences. Or maybe I just should have been in a different mindset back then, because who knows, maybe some of those things were being taught and I just wasn't paying attention that day. I do remember, because you know how well, at least for me, there were things being taught in school that you don't really know if it's going to matter in the real world, so to speak. And I remember there were certain aspects years later, I was like, oh yeah, we did learn about that in school and, you know, whatever, but there was never a conversation about wardrobe and hair and makeup and stuff. It was more like how to be ethical and, you know, here's how to write a VOSIT and a package and a this and a that, which back then I was just like, la, 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 whatever. But I actually should have been paying more attention because those were actually things that I did back then. So I just kind of stumbled into it just in terms of TV news. I think Carrie, you have my book. I don't know, but for those of you who don't, I was going to major in music, but I didn't really know. I didn't really know what I was doing. You know, who knows what they're doing at 18. But I was going to major in music because I like to sing, sometimes can, but don't necessarily like to do it in front of people. So that's odd. I used to play the piano. I like music and I wanted to do something with it, but didn't really know what to do. So sometimes I do wonder what would my life have been like had I pursued what I actually wanted to major in. Mm. Definitely not a teacher because y'all know y'all, me and kids know. But I don't know. We'll never know, will we? At one point in time, I thought I was going to be a songwriter like Diane Warren. And for those of you who are unfamiliar, she wrote Unbreak My Heart by Toni Braxton. She wrote, was it Have You Ever? By Brandy. What does it mean if your right hand itches? I need my left hand to itch so I can get some money. She wrote something for Monica. For You I Will, I think. Point is, I thought, if nothing else, maybe I'll be a songwriter because I used to write songs and poems and stuff back in the day. I don't know. Just something to do to be creative because I'm a creative in my heart of hearts, I guess. I don't know what I'm doing for the eyes. I'm just winging it. I don't have a, what time is it? Okay, yeah, we about to wrap this up. I don't have a look in mind. I'm just winging it. So Carrie, I'm convinced it's just you and my dad watching. Daddy, we gotta teach you how to write comments so you can ask me questions. What's for lunch? We just dedicated. Yeah. Yep. Random question, what's the word I'm trying to say? How do you hone, I guess, or keep, girl, not you not knowing how to ask the question. I was going to ask something along the lines of how do you hone your skills as a writer? I'm assuming just continuing to write and having different topics that challenges you to find different ways to tell the story, I'm guessing. Because that's one thing with me. Sometimes I just think, I'm just like, how do I start this off? How do I end it? What's my hook? The worst part with me, I hate writing effing headlines. I hate headlines. And my current role kind of is about to require me to do that. And that's gonna suck. Thankfully, it won't be, it's not a big deal. But headlines will have to be written, and I'm not looking forward to that part of it. I'm using that Natasha Denona palette I showed in one of my hauls. Obviously, I decided to keep it despite being less than impressed upon first glance. Oh no, it's only been 29 minutes. Okay, my goal was to go 45. I thought more time had passed. It has not, but I'm over here starving. Hmm. I like that. Why they need, okay. I'm gonna write that down so I can keep that in mind. And one thing I've learned about me print reporters, because it's easy to tell a story. You started off with the sound bite, the one that, like you said, gets people to care. Or you started off with, we call them nat pops, natural pops. So if it's a story about, I don't know, Christmas trees, you started off with a nat pop of somebody cutting the tree, and then, you know, you start your story. My point is, it's easy to allow the sounds, be it natural or be it from a person, to kind of set the stage for you. But with print, it's just your words. And I've learned that it takes a special type of writer to be able to paint that picture with just your words. And that's why writing for TV news just was a little bit, I don't know if I want to say easier, but it made it, you know, when you're interviewing somebody and they say something and you're like, that's my opening sound. But for me with print, I don't get that. I don't get that the inkling. I don't get that feeling, if you will. So yeah, y'all are some MVPs, because yeesh. I am truly just taking stuff out of my drawer and putting it on my face at this point. I'm trying to give you a little bit of sparkle, a little bit of glitter. I don't know how this shows up on camera. This is the Fenty Beauty. It's a highlighter. But, you know, that don't mean I have to use it as that. Excuse me. Okay. Do y'all do holiday parties? It requires a lot of socializing. And y'all know I'm an introvert, and my social battery runs low often. Just like, no, I'll be in the corner. Oh, wow. Okay, no, this is fine. Now I'm just taking, now I'm just taking some Trophy Wife highlighter. It wasn't shimmery enough for me, so now I've gone mildly ham. Stand by, it's fine. Correct. Yes. I typically tend to use natural light. Why my hair look crazy? So for example, there's a mirror right here, but there's also a curtain. So I don't know how that looks for you. It doesn't really do much for me. And it's kind of cloudy today, but it helps for me just to see, you know, what everybody else is gonna see. And I tend to like to apply my makeup during the day in the sunlight so I can see. Because I'm not a drag it down your neck type of person. I don't know if that's good or bad. But yeah, I don't do that. So I'm putting the shade back down, or the curtain back. But I think it gives me a good idea of what I'm working with here. Side note, I want to get some more tattoos. So 7 is my favorite number. I currently have, I forget, 2, 3. I currently have 4 tattoos. I only regret 1. And it's more so where it is, not what it is. Not the point. The point is I have 4 tattoos. I want to round it up to 7. But I'm also kind of weird because I don't like for people to see my tattoos, which I know is like, well, then why you get them? Whatever. Point is, I guess it depends on who's asking me. I want to get 7 to round it out to match with my favorite number, and I want to get them up in this area. They're going to be small. I don't do big tattoos. I just got to decide if I want to commit to doing that, because obviously if I'm doing this, then people can see it, and then it's like, oh, you have tattoos. What do they mean? None of your business. Don't talk to me about, don't ask me about what I chose to do with my money and my body. I'm a weirdo. I am a weirdo. We're going to put on some blush. So I'm trying to decide. I've been browsing, looking at images. I found someone who I think would do a good job. Now I just got to commit to the time and the money. The pain doesn't bother me. Makes me feel alive. Is that weird? It's just like, oh, hey, I'm still here because this hurts. But yeah, I haven't had a tattoo since, last tattoo I got was in 2019. And it was this one, which, I mean, obviously you can see that. But sometimes I find myself, if I'm in meetings, I find myself covering them because I don't want questions. But thankfully, no one cares, it appears now. So that's good. But with the exception of this tattoo that you can clearly see, you won't see the rest of them unless I show you, or I'm wearing a bikini, and that's how I like it. So obviously with the ones I'm gonna get, because it would be 1, 2. I mean, it's one thing, but I was gonna get it twice, and I don't know if I want it here or here, but 2, and then something here, and then something on my back. I don't. So I want one, and I already have 2 on my back. The other one I want on my back, I'm probably gonna get it up in here. I don't want to do it because you're probably talking about like right here. Nah, not right there. The placement is important, and I don't know. That's just not where. I don't know. So we'll see. I'm trying to well, I was like, am I going to do it before the end of the year? Probably not, because I don't know if I want to go to the studio and just kind of pop in. Do I want to make an appointment? Because I don't want to wait around. Like, I'm going to just want to go in there and get it done. Okay, what are you done? What are you doing? I'm practically done. No, you're not. I got to put on eyeliner and mascara. And then I'll practically be done with the exception of a lip. But yeah, I think I'm going to do that. If not, probably definitely by the end of February. Or I'm sorry, by the end of January. I just got to commit to doing it and pay for it, obviously. Sorry, this is me rattling through my, there's one here, through my eyeliner. Y'all know I gotta be quiet for the eyeliner. All right. But yeah, once I get my 7th one, and again, the plan is to get them all in the same day, just different spaces, because they're all gonna be small. That's one of the things I found is a lot of well, I ain't gonna say a lot, but some of the tattoo artists I've come across, they don't like to do small tattoos. And I'm like, get over it. Not everybody wants a big tattoo. But once I get my 7th one, I can round it on out, or, you know, close that chapter of my life. But I don't feel like I'm done until I have 7. It has to be 7. And if you're wondering why my favorite number is 7, is because my birthday is in July. My favorite numbers are 7 and 3, and my birthday is July 3rd. Corny, perhaps. It is what it is. Okay. Then we're going to do mascara on the lower lashes, and then I'm going to go, then I'm done. I'll put lipstick on later when I arrive. It's not a traditional holiday party, so I'm probably not even going to wear a dress because of football. Oh, okay. I was like, TD, Carrie. You know, I don't know nothing about football. Okay, no, it looks fine. You know, I don't know nothing about football now. I mean, I do, but I don't want to. But I was like, TD, what's that mean? Touchdown, and then you kick a field goal? Is that what happens? Or you punt it? You kick a field goal, and then that's when they go, or do they do that? No, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. Embarrassing myself on Beyonce's internet with my lack of football knowledge. But I'm 90% certain that's correct. Yeah. Yay! I did it. So yeah, there's that. Fun fact, I'm 80% certain that if you were to name the city, I can tell you the mascot. I think I'm saying that right. Or yeah, so if you were to be like Detroit, I'd be like Lions. But only football, not basketball. And then you'd be like Chicago, Bears, Pittsburgh, Steelers, New Orleans, Saints. I can do that. I think for all of the teams. I might miss one or two, but that's a big accomplishment for me. Okay, well, my face is pretty much done. In 3 minutes, it's going to be 45 minutes. And Carrie's the only person talking to me. I appreciate you, Carrie. So I'm going to wrap it up here in a little bit. Let me make sure nothing's on fire. Hold on. We good. I'm not gonna let, because I know going live during the day is hard. Hell, it's hard for me. I thought about going live yesterday, but I had a meeting that ran late. I had 4 hours worth of meetings yesterday. I was tired of talking. Not the point. The point is, I know it's hard to get people to participate when people have jobs to be live during the day. I totally get it. I'm just lucky enough to be able to work from home for now and hopefully for the foreseeable future. Okay, well, I think I'll end this one early if no one else joins on or has questions, because I'm hungry. I'm getting hangry, actually. I was like, feed me, Seymour. I'm over here cracking myself up while I pick hair off of my lap. All right, well, that is it. Thank you. Okay, so the only reason why there's hesitation there after work, I mean, Fridays. And then just me just drinking and talking about what, because it's easy to do when you're doing your makeup to talk about stuff. I don't know what I would talk about. I could show y'all how I make my little, I might do one to oblige you, to just, you know, to see what it's like. Friday night, the week is over, let's unwind. Let me check with that lady's son, because he is not here, surprise. But I think he's coming back on Friday or Saturday. If he's not here Friday night, maybe. I'm scared. But yeah, if he's not here on Friday, because he was like, yeah, I might come back Friday or Saturday. So I'm just kind of waiting for him to tell me what he's doing with his life. So yeah, maybe. All right, well, we have hit the 40 people do apply makeup for the night. But you know I ain't going nowhere. I would be, it's officially that type of weather where when I'm in the house, I'm in the house. And if I ain't going anywhere with him, then, you know. But, you know, I'm not, we'll see. We'll see. It would have to be, I'll think about it. I'm not totally saying no. I'll think about it. Okay, so that's it. I hope you enjoyed. If you are part of the replay gang, hopefully I can get some after live views. So I'm going to end it for now. I'm going to go feed my face with a sausage biscuit and medium fries and a sweet tea from Bojangles. I'm very excited about it. I'm so excited. And I will check in with y'all later. So if you, yeah, I think that's it. I'm trying to be cute with my ending instead of just saying bye. So bye. Wait, I don't know how to end it. Hold on. Classic Shamiriel. Yes. Okay, bye.